It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Boy, do we have a heavyweight matchup for you tonight. Two of the best teams, Clark, in the NBA going at it.
The fans can't wait, and neither can we, Kevin, especially when you consider the star power both of these teams have. I mean, you can just feel the energy and excitement in this arena. It's palpable. Let's get it on.
Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Garnett. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. And here's Jackson. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Peeler. Smith right side. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here is Miller following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Picked off in midair. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. They get it again. And the dunk by Smith.
Good free work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jackson passes to Miller. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Great vision and the pass on point.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smith the pass to Garnett. And Davis sends it back. And he stays with it.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
First trip to the line for him here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The free throw good from Kevin Garnett. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Miller with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brandon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Smits, good. Smits has got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second-chance scoring opportunities.
Timeout. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilbert and
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 7. To the left side wing. Lob pass to Garnett. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Davis, the pass to Miller. Jackson kicks to Mullen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Peeler for 3. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Mullen with the 3. It's good from long range. Mullen's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Garnett. He had 28 points in the win again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Davis. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Smits. 6 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Miller. They get it back. Smits. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Brandon, the pass to Peeler. Garnett, right side. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Jackson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilbert
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Number 2, Malik Sealy.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Brandon, the pass to Sealy. Smith right side. Shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Mullen. Again, Indiana.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Garnett left side. Over Davis. KG, that's good. Garnett's got his second basket of the night.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Jackson misses. The Timberwolves shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Garnett. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Jackson. outside, Davis. Pass to Miller. Mullen with the ball. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Miller. Clock at 6. And he hits the jump shot. Miller's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Pacers making the shot.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now, here is Miller. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. There's Jackson with the 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Brandon. To the paint. Stolen. There's Miller with the 3. Garnett grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 17. Sealy passes to Brandon. Garnett outside. Out to Smith to the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brandon. Another miss by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 17. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson passes to Smits. Davis in the corner. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brandon. Here's Sealy. Smith outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Now the Pacers with it. 17-point game. Here's Miller throwing inside.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
You have to be committed on plays like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Garrett comes in for Garnett, and it's Scott in for Mitchell.
Despite being under 6 feet tall, Brandon plays with a lot of heart. As a matter of fact, as much heart as anybody out there, and earns everything he gets.
Here's Best. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Mullen. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. Bucket is good. And the Pacers lead by 19.
A sensational offensive rebounder. Love watching Davis work that hard on the boards and then get rewarded.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Smith. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Best. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harrington can't get it to go. Here's Sealy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And throw So it's the Indiana Pacers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Best after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Harrington. Indiana moving the ball around. Mullen with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Mullen's got 11 points.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Now here's Jackson. D right on him. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Best can't hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. And he gets the bucket.
And taking it right to the hole. No indecision from Smith that time.
And here are the Pacers now after the basket by Minnesota. Left side, Davis. Outside for Harrington. Here's Best. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, a great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
I know we're very early in the season, but Greg, how quickly can players on new teams grab onto the new offense and defense of the new teammates?
It's rare in this league that you don't go to a team where you know nobody, right? I mean, but grasping a new coach's style, the playbook, also the terminology, that could take some time. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Jackson looking around. Smith, no luck.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Hoiberg. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Hoiberg's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Jackson passes to Seeley. Smith left side. Over Harrington. Pacers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Seeley.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Rose is checked in for Indiana. Garrett looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Peeler. Still yet to score. From outside, off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Harrington. Right wing. There's Rose with the three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 16-point game. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And Harrington throws it down.
And that kind of disruptive defense is the best way to create instant offense.
And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Milwaukee. Pass to Peeler. Smith against Harrington. Smith right side. Here's Peeler. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hoiberg. Peeler's shot is off. Pacers leading by 18. Left side Rose. Again, Indiana.
He was locked in, and he knew he could knock that one down.
Here's Brandon. 8 points his last outing.
Right there.
Pass to Peeler. Inside. Here's Brandon. Over Best. Almost, but it rolls out. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Over to the left wing. Harrington, the pass to Best. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Harrington. Over to the wing. And here's Rose outside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Growing up playing hoops in Oakland, Davis is used to taking contact and finishing even if there is no foul call.
For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Brandon.
First personal foul.
Minnesota making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
Number 21, Kevin Garnett.
Pacers leading by 22. Here's Best. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Brandon. Following the score by Indiana. Garnett the pass to Peeler. Garnett the screen. Fires for 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And, Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
You know, Rose is a very reliable and consistent scorer. He's excellent at feeling out the defense and taking what they give him.
Sealy can't get it to go. Pacers shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. The Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Poked away. It's stolen by Harrington. Pass to Hoiberg. And here's Rose. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Goes back up. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
Here's Peeler. Still without a basket. Fade away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hoiberg. He has 5. Best passes to Harrington. Here's Hoiberg. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Hoiberg's got 8 points in the quarter.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
Timberwolves shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Peeler. Now here's Garnett. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
With some arc, the rebound by Brandon. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. 1:05 left in the first half. Garnett, the screen. Here's Brandon, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Indiana. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Rose, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Garnett against Harrington. Garnett in the post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Indiana rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chris Mullin has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here is Smith. Pass to Brandon. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Brandon's got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Al Harrington. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Indiana leading by 23. Here's Best. Pass to Harrington. Here's Hoiberg. Back to Harrington. Here's Best to the wing right side. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Harrington, the pass to Hoiberg. Traps in the tray. Hoiberg's got 11 points.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Now here's Garnett. He's guarded by Harrington. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Over in the corner, Rose. Over Peeler. That's short off the rim.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Hoiberg, 11 points in the game. Over Peeler. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's good offense, just taking what the defense allows.
And the Timberwolves call time here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here's Miller outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A superb talent with the ball. Jackson has this innate, natural feel for when and where to pass the ball.
Here's Peeler. Still scoreless. Smith right side. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Peeler. Covered by Miller. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now the Pacers with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. To the inside. Here's Smits. Good. Nice job down low. Smits has got 8 points.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the screen. Jackson kicks to Miller. Pass to Jackson. Here's Smits, covered by Smith. Doubled by Smith. Jackson has the open look. And Indiana, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Garnett with a screen on Jackson. Brandon. Pacers with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Mullen. Out to Miller. On the wing, Jackson. Davis up top, intercepted. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Peeler. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Brandon. And Davis sends it back.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
Mullen's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Here's Garnett. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
An incredible passer of the rock. I want Mark Jackson as my point guard any day, anytime.
Smith dishes to Garnett. pass to Brandon. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Smits. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Timberwolves shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Brandon, the pass to Garnett. Out left to the wing. Garnett, the screen. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Mullen's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
A specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Miller. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Garnett with a screen on Jackson. Here's Brandon. Gets an open look and hits. Brandon's got 6 here in this quarter.
A tough spot on the floor for a guy his size. That's what makes Brandon so crafty.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Inside, here's Smits. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Smits, covered by Smith. Here's Miller. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Seeley. Smith with it, guarded by Jackson.
Inside, Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
Tries the spin move. Jackson kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Miller. Mullen for 3. He can't get that one. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 52 seconds left in the third. Garnett the pass to Smith. That's good, and so Garnett with the assist. 14 points for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Jackson looking around. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brandon the pass to Garnett. Mitchell outside. Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Brandon's shot is off. Miller outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Pacers' shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Outside Jackson. Miller, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Hammonds, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 20.
The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Shoots from the elbow. It's stolen by Davis. Mullen with the three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Minnesota.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Brandon. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
Here's Brandon, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Seeley. Here's Keeler. Offline with his three. The Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Shots good by Miller.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Hammonds. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Out to Miller, outside Mullen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Count that one. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Brandon. Takes it inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brandon's got 10 points in just the second half.
The first step of Brandon, so good. Helps him get to the hoop.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
Mark Jackson just oozes cerebral hooper. I mean, he can stay mentally 1 step ahead of his opponent most times, and all of that helps him have influence on the game.
Garnett can't get it to go. Miller with the ball. High post shot. Good. Miller's got 26.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Peeler. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smits. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. Here's
Peeler. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back. And having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Jackson, who's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Smith, stolen by Jackson. And here is Mullen. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Now Jackson. Now here's Garnett. Over Davis. And Garnett misses. The Pacers have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Pass to Mullen. Jackson in the corner. There's the pick. Releases from 15. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Jackson against Jackson. Jackson passes to Garnett. In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. 3-time defending champ already. Shaq was finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other 2 guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
Davis kicks to Mullen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smits, covered by Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brandon. Here's Peeler. Clock at 6. To the paint. If you can believe that. Pass to Jackson. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to Peeler. Timberwolves passing it around. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Mullen.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Jackson down low. Here's Smits. Over Smith. Smits, good.
And that was a very close look.
Here's Brandon. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Connects on the 17-footer.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Outside Jackson. The tray. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Garnett. Great D that time from Davis. 1:22 left in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
Clock is at 3. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Mullen. Pass to Davis.
Timberwolves foul. Terrell Brandon. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That one is off.
Davis at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Peeler. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Brandon. It's Garnett on the wing. 5 on the clock. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.